never believed in redhead discrimination until I got engaged to one. My fiance has flaming red hair, okay? He told me when we were dating that he's been treated differently because of his red hair. He got bullied growing up. Anyway. And I didn't really believe that he actually got treated poorly. Like, I was like, come on, okay? There was the one South Park episode. Like, no one actually thinks bad things about people with red hair. Like, that's not real. So this last weekend, I was at a party. There was a girl that I haven't seen in years at the party. So we're catching up, going through the last 7-8 years of our lives. And she goes, yeah, I saw that you got engaged. And I was like, yeah, like, he's awesome, he's great. She goes, yeah, I just never thought you would end up with one of them. I was like, a doctor? Because he's a doctor, so like that's what I thought, like, you'd never end up with a doctor. She goes, a ginger. And I thought she was kidding. So like I laugh uncomfortably and she's just looking at me like, and that got me thinking like, wait, wait. This goes deeper than the gingers don't have souls thing. Like, there are people who actually don't like redheads. Like, that's like a real my fiance is like, yeah, there are people that genuinely hate people with red hair. Bonkers. It's bonkers.
Ginger hate is the closest that we get within white people to being racist to each other. And I do think it is based on race, and I'll explain why. I think the origins of ginger hate date back to Great Britain, and that the natives, the Bretons, the Picts of Great Britain had red hair. And I think because a lot of the invading forces didn't have red hair, I think to have red hair was seen as primitive, like you were lesser than, you were backwards. And I think that that racism and that bias has carried on into the modern day, because Irish people are the only group of people that Great Britain ever saw as non-white. And a feature of Irish people is having red hair. Look at any depiction of a leprechaun. So I think that's where it started, but I think the reason why it persists so much in today's day and age is simply because there's not a lot of redheads. And they're easy to pick out. So if you imagine a school ground, if there's only one kid with red hair, that's great because all the other kids can pick on him for having red hair and not feel hypocritical because there's actually one of them that has red hair. And this may sound like I'm being defensive, but I don't actually have red hair. I have blonde hair. My beard is red. So growing up at school, I was never a ginger. High school, I wasn't a ginger. Even in my 20s, I wasn't a ginger because I had blonde hair and I didn't grow my beard out. It wasn't until I shaved my head and I let my beard grow that suddenly I was designated a ginger. So it's been an interesting experience now being in my 30s, because I make videos on TikTok and it's just really interesting how people, when they disagree with me, point out the fact that I have red hair, like that's somehow supposed to magically just invalidate all the things that I was saying. And it's even funnier now that I'm speaking out against One Nation, because people are still doing it, not to the same extent. Someone the other day who votes for One Nation said, well, who listens to rangers anyway? And it's like, you do. You listen to a ranger. So I think that being a redhead is discrimination that is incredibly overlooked. And I think it's disgusting. And if we're going to sort out bullying and harassment in Australia, we need to look at every single avenue. And I really do think having red hair is overlooked. Because people with red hair are seen as a joke. So even if a person with red hair says, you know, I suffered abuse because of my hair, people are like, whereas I think that's disgusting. And the fact that I was called out for having red hair last night is just low-hanging fruit. And it's because the person who did it couldn't think of anything else to make fun of me about. So yeah, it's horrible. It needs to stop. That doesn't mean it is going to stop, but I just felt like calling it out.
Hey, what's up, my people? I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, there's this trend that has been going on concerning the black people and the redheads. Like the bond they're showing, like it's something very great, I can say, because it's nice seeing people from different race showing that love, that bond. I think it's very nice. Yeah, the trend has been there, like so many the redheads they get engaged with the black people, not in a couple way only, but also like the friendship, like so the bond is just so strong, like, and the way the redheads they love those black people, I think it's because some of them, they were saying like they feel being discriminated from their own community, and they find that love and affection in the black people, so they decide at least to bond with the black people. Though it's now raising concerns, let's wait and see.
The redheads are black trend, I want to talk about it because I did not think so many redheads would come on the internet and share all of their stories. My eyes are literally watering right now because I think it's so crazy that our entire childhood we were hated. We were bullied, like we were made fun of for anything possible, like our freckles, our hair, the color of our skin, like being so pale. Like it is so crazy because obviously redheads are very rare, so there's typically not many of them. In my elementary, I want to say I maybe had 2 in my grade, if that, or 1, like I don't even know. But I do know my entire childhood I was bullied for having red hair, I was bullied for freckles, I was bullied for being pale, I was bullied for being different. And I always remember like going to the grocery stores and stuff, and the older ladies would always compliment my hair and always tell me like how pretty I was and never to dye it. But of course, as a kid, like I'm different, and it hurts. It hurts to know that everybody around me called me the devil, like told me that I have no soul, told me that I was a witch. Like the amount of bullying I got, it is crazy because everybody's like, oh, it really wasn't that bad. But I'm reading these comments and it was so bad. Like the stories that people said, like it's all the same for all of us redheads. And I think it's crazy because redheads would not have this confidence if the one lady did not post that video saying redheads are black. And when it first took on the internet, everyone thought it was funny, but now everybody is realizing that redheads really were bullied. Redheads really were hated. Like, it is honestly so crazy to me. I can't believe I'm making a video of this, but the amount of other redheads that have felt the way that I felt makes me so sick to my stomach because we are all humans. It's crazy that us redheads did not feel wanted by nobody. And I honestly didn't even know that it was that bad. I knew it was bad for me growing up, but I didn't know it was this bad for every redhead. I don't want to cry. But I am so happy to see all of the redheads on TikTok right now, on all over social media, talking about how happy they are, how they love how everybody who talked down on them wants to be them, how everybody's trying to dye their hair, like trying to get this color. Like they're spending thousands and thousands of dollars trying to become us. But back then it was a problem. But now you're putting on fake freckles. Now you're dyeing your hair red. Like it is so crazy, the society that we live in. And it's just blows me away because this is something that really nobody knows about. Like unless you're a redhead, like you don't understand. Does that make sense? When she posted that redheads are black video, redheads literally woke up from having no soul to having the most soul, I swear to you. Like everybody has been texting me talking about like, have you seen the new trend? Like, have you seen like this about redheads? Like everybody has been blowing me up about that because, you know, obviously I have red hair and I'm just like, yes. And it's crazy that it took this one video for people to realize like, oh my gosh, yeah, you know? And it's even crazier. I want to know how the people who bullied us, how they feel. How do you feel right now? Because I'm not going to talk down on you. I was talked down on enough, and I don't wish that upon anybody, but I hope you're having the day you deserve. Crazy because my entire like childhood, while I was also being bullied, I had friends who would always tell me like, Sophie, you're an inside out Oreo. Like, Sophie, you weren't supposed to be white. Like, and I'm so proud of all of the other redheads and gingers sharing their stories on the internet and allowing themselves to be vulnerable and express that, because that really is something that is hard. And I'm proud of you, and let's just continue greatness and keep going. And redheads are beautiful, redheads are perfect, and most importantly, we're invited to the cook.
I am loving this gingers are black thing that's going on right now. And it's just good to be, you know, accepted, embraced, and finally witnessed and seen after just millennia of absolute chastising and separation from what feels like everybody in some way or another. You know, we were burned at the stake. We were considered witches and wizards and aliens, and you know, yeah, we got some funky DNA mutations as well, which is kind of fun. You know, we can handle a lot of heat. We can handle a lot, a lot of pain. You know, we went from ridicule to radical. You know, we went from being made fun of every day to being fetishized heavily. But yeah, I'm here with you. I'm just your ginger from another mister. I don't know what the saying would be, but yeah, we can be friends now. Holla at your ginger.
I'm not normally a girl that's gonna cry on the internet. I have spent the last hour reading comments that are healing me. Healing parts of me that I didn't know needed healed. Healing parts of me that I didn't even realize were still hurting. A group of people that have been so marginalized and hated and judged for no reason. A group of people that have dealt with stuff that I will never understand, never fully understand. Y'all are just coming together to love on me? You want to talk about black girl magic? Look at my comments. Look at what you're doing for me. Growing up, having red hair and being so bullied, it's like I expected it. It was, well, I have red hair, so of course I'm going to be bullied. I've got pasty white skin, of course I'm going to be bullied. But yet I would look at my black friends and think, like, if anybody comes for them, for their hair or their skin, like, think again. Absolutely not. So it's crazy to me that I never realized that it wasn't okay for me either. You're fixing something that you never broke. You guys are fixing something that it wasn't your job to fix. I literally feel more confident now. I mean, not now, but I feel beautiful. I feel people saying, "Welcome home, fam," and I'm like, I have family. I'm never again gonna freaking buy self-tanner. I'm not gonna be ashamed of going to the beach. I'm not going to be scared of letting my natural skin color shine through. Like, you're changing my life in all of my freaking 38 years. Like, thank you. Somebody said to me, it's not a trend, it's a movement. And I feel that. I feel that deeply because this is bigger than just some TikTok trend. This is changing people's lives, and I'm one of the people that's been changed. Saying thank you feels so little. It feels so small for what you've done for me. But thank you. And you tell me when that cousin walk is, cause you know.
Ninjas! Don't you dare mess this up for our community. We finally are getting the acceptance and the love that we deserve from other communities. Black people have accepted us into their welcoming arms. We cannot mess this up. We have all faced years of trauma, hate, just disgusting words towards us. Now we are finally getting the recognition and love we so deserve. So we cannot stand down from this. We have got to keep pushing on, gingers. We have got to keep it going. We've got to keep spreading that love. We've got to keep embracing people. We have got to keep this momentum pushing. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity we are facing right now. Don't you dare, as a redhead, mess this up for our people. Okay? We have not faced years of the backlash and the hatred that we have faced for nothing. Okay? Don't you dare mess this up.
I have a message for all the gingers and redheads that are talking about how they are black people or they are the white people of black people. Here's the thing. I've seen it. It is trending all over TikTok. You can look it up that black people and gingers are the same, or gingers are the black people of white people. And I went down the rabbit hole and I was doing my research and I watched all the videos and I'm listening to them and I'm watching them and I'm like, you're right. You guys are right. There are similarities. All of the times that you were picked on, bullied, ridiculed, marginalized, othered, just because of the color of your hair. It sounds remotely similar, close to, not the same, but similar to what it's like to be a black person. So if you're a redhead or a ginger or you know one, come join us. You're welcome to be part of me. come join us. Think about it. With all of the stuff that's going on out there, specifically here in the United States, politically, the media, everybody trying to pull us apart, pit us against each other, separate us, anything that creates goodwill between different races is good with me. So to my gingers and redheads, welcome. You're welcome. Come join us. And I am so sorry from the bottom of my heart for all the jokes that I made at your expense, because I know I did. They were never mean-spirited, but I know I made the jokes. But they probably got old. Just like the jokes I hear about being black. Those jokes get old too. So, we're like this now. I am you, and you are me.
Ginger lives matter. Y'all treated our people like shit all these years, and we didn't know about it. But we know now. All that kick a ginger day, over. All that let me touch your hair, over. All that fire crotch, over. And all that does the carpet match the drapes? Bitch, did you put raisins in the potato salad? Y'all didn't want them. They with us now. Y'all didn't show them love, but we love our redheads. We love our red velvets. We love our cousins. Today, tomorrow, next week, to the day we die. And if you don't like that, kiss our black ass.
So I just want y'all to know something. Black women has always loved gingers. People that's close to me know I've always been obsessed with gingers. Like, top tier white people. Top tier. All my life, I've loved them. So, hi sister. Hi brother.
Let me say it right now, gingers and blacks were like this, I'm telling you. I don't know why, but there's some sort of hidden, unspoken appreciation for ginger people and blacks. It's like there's a hidden link. I slightly believe they're black people that just got painted white. Because gingers always have the best rhythm. Gingers love black men as well. And we just get on together so well. I've never seen a ginger that hasn't integrated well into black culture. Like, anything I show them, they're always good with it. They're always just, it's like they're black, I promise you. I need me a ginger wife, please. Anyone, DM me.
Okay, we've heard of different opinions from different people. Yeah. One thing before we continue, yeah, let's not mistake in this one like trying to bring up a debate concerning dating or relationship. No. Okay, in as much as some of them talk about relationship, but it's not all about dating, debate, or whatever. As we like from most of their talks, from most of the creators, most of them I think they're talking from the positive experience they've encountered. Yeah, that's why like the energy of it like feels kind of more different from dating thing or whatever. Yeah, more as we had most of them, they've been talking like they felt being discriminated, some of them from their community, and they came to get that love from the black people, and that is why they're kind of trying to pay back that love to the black people by also showing love and having solidarity with the black with the black people, because they've also encountered whatever like also the black people, they do encounter such kind of racism and from from the white people, and it's the same kind of experience they also get from their own white people because of the color of their hair, like their gingered color, the red color, like so they're being treated kind of, they're way more different from their fellows. So I think it's because of that, in as much as the experience won't be the same exact, but at least they have the taste of it, the feel of it. That's why they come in solidarity with the black people, so that at least they can stand for themselves and they can fight back that joke. You know, some of them when they grew up, it has never been easy for them. Like they get even bullied in schools, they get discriminated in activities, and I think this one even lowers self-esteem of some of them. It's only that not all of them they have managed to come to social media platforms to talk about it, but from the few that have talked about it, who knows like How many of the redheads who are suffering there silently, but they don't have that voice to talk? But I don't think if it's a cool thing in whatever they are doing to them. Yeah. Another thing, yeah, concerning the relationship, yeah, I think most of them from their talks we can see like they feel like the love and the bond, okay, the love in, in a relationship thing, like it always works out for them perfect more than the relationship between the white, between when they're in a relationship with the white people, they actually love the black people. And also we've seen many black who admit in social media platforms like, yeah, they love the redheads, like they just feel there's just other, the look is just different, the way they view them, like it's just different, the energy is just different. Yeah, and they fall in love more deeper with the redheads more than the whites, like the normal whites. Yeah. Yeah, and as we can see, most of the relationship, yeah, between these whites, be it like men or women, when you always observe them keenly, you will always find like most of them they have the red heads. They're the red heads. Yeah, that the ones, most of them, they do get in a relationship with the black people. Yeah, all in all, we should just learn to love people around us. Let's not be racist or discriminative. Yeah. Loving someone, showing people affection around you doesn't cost anything. You never know whatever the place tomorrow you might find yourself. Maybe the person you discriminated today might be of help for you tomorrow. Yeah. You never know. Let's just learn to love people around us. Let's show affection to each and everyone. Yeah. For the people who are coming across my channel for the first time, kindly subscribe, like my videos, and share. Yeah. See you next time.